This man's wife had been dead for 3 years, yet he saw Alice's message again on Tinder. Even though his friend thought it must be a fake profile, John found himself instinctively swiping right. He knew his reaction was irrational, but soon his phone lit up with a match notification. Staring at Alice's message, John replied immediately, asking if she'd meet him the next night at 8 o'clock. Impressed by his boldness, she agreed. The next evening, John looked at Alice's photo, grabbed a music box, and headed to the meeting spot. Before she arrived, he debated calling the police, but when Alice actually showed up, he was so shocked he dropped his phone. A waiter soon brought over menus, and to check if he was hallucinating, John asked if the waiter could see her too. The waiter quickly confirmed he could. Nervously, John mentioned this was his first Tinder date with a stranger in 3 years. Alice said the same, which sparked a flicker of doubt in him. He then asked what she'd been up to lately. Alice explained that she'd woken up in a hospital 3 years ago with no memories, only a necklace with the letter K to clue her in. John told her the K stood for Kitty, leaving Alice confused. He quickly clarified that he'd given her the necklace, then, meeting her stunned gaze, revealed he was her husband. 3 years ago, he explained, police had found her car in a river, but her body was never recovered. Everyone assumed she was dead, but he'd spent years searching for her. Alice thought he must be crazy, until John passionately described the scar on her leg and all her little habits. She stood up, visibly tense, admitting he might be telling the truth, but insisted she wasn't the same person anymore and didn't want to live in the past. John was crushed. He pulled out the music box and opened it. As soon as Alice heard the melody, memories flooded back. Lying in bed watching movies with John, their honeymoon, John proposing to her while holding that very music box. She threw her arms around him, overcome with emotion, thanking him for waiting. John smiled and said he'd always believed true love would find its way back.